Hello beautiful people, it's Fomzy here coming to you with another video. If you're returning, thank you for returning. I do appreciate your loyalty. And if you are new, thank you for joining us today. We would like for you to be part of the family. So kindly click on the subscribe button on your right and click the notification bell beside it so that you will be part of this Fomzy family. I'm also at Instagram and Facebook. Kindly check us out there so we can be connected at Fomzy Beauty. Without further ado, let's jump into the video that I have for you today. This video is for those who are just starting to use makeup, or those who want to build a makeup kit, or those who want to learn how to apply what they do have. So I'm not going to go into extra steps. I'm just going to do the basic for now. I will go step by step explaining the products that I'm using, why I'm using those products, and so on. I'll also, where there's an alternative that I do know about, I will also tell you the alternative. Most of the products are going to be for oily skin, and that's because I am oily. But I do have some that are for normal skin, and then dry skin can use it as well. So let's just jump right in. The first step is going to be, of course, a moisturizer. It's very important that we put moisturizer when we are trying to put on makeup. Even for oily skin, you can be oily and dehydrated. We want to have our skin hydrated, not oily. And that way, whatever makeup we put on our skin would slide and keep smoothly. So the first that I'm going to show you is going to be the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This one is the fragrance-free one, and they have the normal one, but this one has no fragrance. It's very good, and it actually moisturizes my skin. This is for anybody, can be used for all skin types. The next that I will use will be the Good Molecules Priming Moisturizer. It's silicone-free, and this does double job. It's a moisturizer and also a primer, and there's no silicone in it. It also goes smoothly. Every skin type can use this one. So today I'm going to use the one from e.l.f. So I'm going to just take a little and moisturize my face. So that is done, and I'm going to let it sink in before I put anything up on top of it. After I put my moisturizer, I go in with a sunscreen. There's a couple that I do like. One of them is the Nivea SPF 50 sunscreen. I'm out of it. I don't have it here, but it's very inexpensive. Not very inexpensive. It's inexpensive. And I got mine from Amazon. And this one is the one that they do, that is from Asia, anywhere from Asia. Their sunscreens are much better than the ones that we do have here. So that one, and I'll put a picture up here so you see what it looks like. The next thing that I do like to use will be the Milani Prime and Protect. This one has SPF 30. So this is 2-in-1. It will prime your face and give you that sunscreen. But with the other one, after putting it on, I still have to prime my face. So those are the two that I do recommend. And these two, they don't leave a white cast on your face, which is why I like it. So right now, I'm going to go and put the SPF on my face. And like I said, I'm going to be using the Prime and Protect, even though I'm not going to go out. So I've primed my entire face. To protect yourself from the sun, use a decent amount of this so that it will actually protect your skin, especially if you are using something like retinol or glycolic acid or some of those things at night. SPF is very important. The next thing that I do is I go in with a primer. I've put my SPF and a primer for all over my face, but I need to put something on my T-zone actually to mattify it, because I have some issues on my T-zone especially. One of them is oily skin. The other one is that I have large pores. For each issue that you have on your face, get something for it. It does, and you don't have to put it all over your face. You can just put it in certain places. So what I'm going to use for today is going to be the e.l.f. Blurring Primer Serum. So I'm going to show that to you. This is a good dupe for the Facialis Skin Tune. It's not the same, of course, but it's a good alternative to the Facialis Skin Tune if you do like it. The next that I do have also is Stay Matte from Rimmel. It is really good, this one, and this is for mattifying. So of course I just mattify this over here. It's very good. It really mattifies and it stays there. It's not, doesn't make it cakey. It's not hard or anything like that. And after that, what I use for pores is the e.l.f. Prime and Poreless. So if you have pores, you can use this to take care of the pores. For today, I'm going to put the e.l.f. Blurring Primer. Just take a little. So the next step, of course, is going to be the foundation. I'm going to use, for my skin type, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm in the shade 340 Cappuccino. Even though they have an extensive shade range, I couldn't find a perfect match for me, but it's not new to me not being able to find my shade, particular shade. I normally have to mix. I prefer to use a beauty blender, a sponge for my putting on my foundation than a brush. So I'm going to use the brush on this side, and then on this side I'm going to use the sponge. So first of all, it's a good idea to start slowly and build it up instead of going in first with a heavy hand. So this is how it goes. It's kind of running, so I'm going to use a sponge on this side. Now the sponge I'm using today is the e.l.f. Cosmetics sponge. However, there are so many sponges. And then can you see how it looks? That's one. So on the other side, I'm going to use a dense brush. This one is Hourglass, but Murphy BH Cosmetics have very good sponges. e.l.f. does as well. Just a dense brush to put on the foundation on the right hand side. Oh, sorry, I'm on my left, but on your right. So this is the side with the brush, and this is the side with the sponge. I have hyperpigmentation as well. So some people like to color correct, but this is an everyday thing. So for me, for basic everyday makeup, I don't use a corrector. But if you like a corrector, I suggest this one. This one is LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's a good corrector, but just be careful when you're using it because it can be too much and then it will make your foundation red. If you're lighter, then go for the peach instead of the orange. I normally use the peach when I'm doing a full beat, but for today I'm not going to use any of the correctors. The next thing I'm going to do is going to be my eyebrows. So I have a couple that I do like. This is Murphy, and this color is the Java. I use Java in Murphy. I also like the CoverGirl. I'm out of that. I need to replenish. I also like the CoverGirl, and the CoverGirl one, I use the shade Soft Brown. So, but I like to start first. Outline how you want your brows to be before you start filling it in. So this is what I'm going to do on that side. And I do the same thing on the other side. Notice I do not start right here, just where the brows start. I do not start right there to carve out my brows. I started from here. So my next step is going to be the eyeshadow. I do have some that I do like using. And for today, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Bite Size. These are really good. And they're only $3. Another one that is good for neutral looks will be this one from Juvia's Place. I think it's good to start out with. If you do like colors, then this is a good one. Also from Juvia's Place. This one is called the Magic Mini from Juvia's Place. And this is what it looks like inside. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. today, just make it natural. So first you have to prime your eyes. I do not have a drugstore primer, I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills. You don't need to use a primer for your eyes. You can use a concealer and then powder it, and that will serve as your primer. It just makes the shadows pop. So your concealer will do for this. After putting that on, I'm just going to do a two-step one, and on one side, and then on the other side I'm going to use glitter. For those who don't like glitter, I'm going to do one side, and for those who do actually don't mind glitter, I'm going to do it on this side. So both of them are going to be with e.l.f. Bite Size. So I'm gonna start with this one right here. This is what I'll put as what we call a transition base, will be this one. I'm going to start slow. Now, pat this right here. Always a good idea to start slow. Now, I like mine to come out a bit, so that's what I'm going to do. And very slowly and gently. So next, I'm going to take this color, and that's what I'm going to put on my crease right here, on my lid right here. Okay, so to give it some dimension, I go back to this, and then I pack it here. Now for this eye, that's done in terms of the eyeshadow. I'm going to go over to the next eye, and I'm going to use glitter for that one. I'm going in with this color right here. It looks dark, but you can actually go slowly and share it out. So on this one, I'm not going to pack it up much. I'm just going to slowly do this a little by little. Then, next thing I'm going to use will be the glitter. Now you can use two things. If you want, you can wet it. If it's not showing the way you want it, you can put glitter glue. Now I purposely didn't use too many colors. I just used two. The reason for that is you're in a hurry, you're starting, and you don't want to get overwhelmed. So I'm just doing things easy. You can get a glitter glue for the glitter so it does not go everywhere all over your face. The one that I do have for glitter glue is from NYX Cosmetics. I'm going in with this color first. And it's going everywhere on my lid. Can you see that punch? Oh my God. This e.l.f. Bite Size, they work pretty well. So I just put it half and half because I wanted to do that. Then I go back to the color that I was using, this one. And I'm going to add some more outer V. Same color, I'm going to put on this side. Now for people who have hooded eyes like I do, this is very good. Just highlighting the middle, put the dark color here and put a dark color inside. The same color is what I'm using. And then blend and blend and blend. Now I'm going to go back over with the color, as this one, and then make it more intense. Blend, blend until it looks the way you want it. Okay, so for this one, I'm done. So I just wanted to show that you can do two different looks. You can also just put the glitter one all over your eyelid and you're done. Voila, you're good. I'm going to line my eyes. I like to line my eyes. I'm going to line my upper eye, and I'm going to be using Makeup Revolution to do that. So the next thing I'm going to do is going to bronze my face. For every day I don't like to contour. I would rather just bronze my face or give it some sheen. And the one that I do like is this one from Milani. It's not really doing it much. This from Milani, and this shade is 05, and it's pretty good. Comes with a mirror right here. This is the brush that it comes with, and it comes with a mirror right here. And I'm just gonna use it here. I'm gonna just go like this. So it's a very subtle one, if you can see it. Here and right here, just very subtle shade. And then the next one I'm going to do is a blush. This is my everyday blush, and I like something pink and soft. And this is the NYX Sweet Cheeks. These are really pretty. It's from NYX Cosmetics Sweet Cheeks, and the color on this one is Citrine Rose. So next I'm gonna do my lips. I like to line my lips. That's just a preference of mine. Some people don't like it. I just line my lips. The first one that I will show you is the Colourpop Lippy. These are really good, and they are creamy. It almost feels like a high end. This one actually reminds me of the KKW pencils that came out. It's really creamy and it stays, and that's really good. And the other one that I do like is the NYX one. It's a little bit harder to put on as a pencil, so that's why I prefer this. But it stays well, and it has lots of colors. So the NYX lip pencils and this one is BFF3, and that's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to use this pink one. It's shade 809, and it's NK Beauty lipstick, if you can see it. And I just got this from the beauty store. I wanted to try that. The ones that do have very good ones are Maybelline, L'Oreal. Basically, those ones have very good lipsticks at affordable prices, and they stay. So try those brands out for lipsticks that actually do stay. Now for the gloss, I'm a gloss girl, quite frankly. Now for the gloss, it's going to be Revolution Pout Bomb. I'm trying to see the color, and I can't see any color. It's a plumping lip gloss, and I'm going to put it on top of this. It's a good one, not too wet, not too dry, moisturizes, and it's not sticky. So this one is a very good one from Makeup Revolution. And I think that's it for today. And I'm just gonna put my finishing touches on my face, and I'll be right back. And so this is the final look, and I hope that you did enjoy this video, and I do hope it was helpful in some way to you. If you have any questions, comment down below. I do answer my questions. I will be starting a foundation hunt, foundation find, 12 days foundation find. So look out for that. That will be one of my videos that I'll start soon. If you enjoyed this video, click like, on the video, and remember to subscribe to my channel as well as click the notification bell beside it so that you won't miss any of my uploads. And until the next time, kisses.